Hey, how's it going?
I can't hear you.
I said, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, all right.
Cool. Um, Let me um change the sound so that we're not talking on air.
Okay. Let me know when it's on air so I don't say like fucked up shit
Oh,
about
it's
child porn.
it's on air right now.
No, you're supposed to tell me before.
Um, uh, no big deal. Okay, wait. Let me just change this. Um, um
Are we live?
yep. Okay, so let me. Oh wait, I forgot something. So, hey everyone, welcome to Saturday night Tetris tournament online 5 brought to you by Blue Planet Software. Your commentators this evening are me, Morning P, and I'm joined here by Azil.
Hello.
Yeah, so let's see. The players are just warming up right now. We don't really know where Hebo is, so we're just watching Jason warm up with Affazipple. And Affazipple is pretty good. So, oh my gosh, Jason just had like a triple miss drop unless he killed himself on purpose. I'm not really sure. Okay, he totally killed himself on purpose, I bet. Oh, Hebo's here. Jason left the room, so it is all going down right now. Let's just find that room and then we'll get started. I'm not seeing that room. Is it private?
Do you have a link to the room?
I do not. Let me ask in the Discord. I hope they didn't start already. Okay. This isn't good. And Hebo has been known in the past to do private or non-spectator rooms. So this could mean that it's hard to see Hebo. Okay, let's find where is Hebo's YouTube, because that's what we had to do last time. Oh, okay, he is live right now on YouTube. So let me get that. I'll paste that link into Discord. So Zeal just joined that room, and I guess we'll commentate his video. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good. So it looks like Hebo's waiting for someone to create.
Yeah, looks like Hebo's
He's just
waiting
sitting there
too.
hitting refresh. Yeah.
There's some confusion here. Let me see. Can the stream see that okay? There, I think the stream can mostly see what's going on. So now we're just waiting. And it would be really nice if they do a public room so we don't have to do this, but you never know.
I think private room with link is probably better because when randoms join, it causes it to lag.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like Hebo is updating his text. He is using this extra time to update his own text on his stream. Okay, well, let's see. We can take this time to talk about like the players or the prizes or something. So, So the first place prize is a Raspberry Pi 3 Ultimate Starter Kit, and that's gonna be pretty nice to have. I think that's kind of expensive, so that's pretty cool that whoever's getting that is gonna get that. And then like second and third place, we have a cool keyboard, and then a weird plush toy for third place. I would definitely prefer the keyboard. To be honest,
Yeah, so that keyboard is a mechanical keyboard by like kind of second tier, third tier keyboard manufacturer called Red Dragon.
Wow. Yeah, I bet you can get some killer APM on a keyboard like that.
Even got RGB.
I see that the keys are all lit up. Looks beautiful. And oh, okay. So Jason is in a room right now. Let's.
Yeah, maybe we should go in the room instead of watching.
Let's join the room.
Yeah, so are they doing warm-ups?
I'm not. It looks like they are doing 2 or 3 warm-ups, and we don't even know which. So.
Are you streaming the from the room or from the YouTube?
From the room, because it's a public room. I figured might as well. I mean, Heba's point of view is pretty hype, but we don't have to do that if we're actually in the room. Besides, that's his stream.
Yeah, it's just like I'm monitoring at the delay. So if we go off Heba's view, then I'll watch Heba's view. But if you're going off the room, then I'll sit in the room.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going by the room.
Well, whatever you want. You're the streaming dude.
Well, what do you think? Do you think that Heba's view would be good?
Yeah, it's high resolution.
That's true. Heba's view is a pretty high resolution. You know what? Let's stream Heba's point of view, just because we can. How does that sound?
Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm loving Hebo's sound effects. It's like robotic version of what's his name? Alexei Pajitnov.
Uh-huh. Okay, I think the screen, the stream can see what's going on. So I guess we're just streaming Heba's stream. And oh wait, let me get the sound. Let me turn off the music too, because Heba streams the Tetris Friends music.
So I believe this is the second warm-up round.
Uh-huh. And Heba has clarified they are doing 3 warm-ups.
Although he did say good luck, have fun, so I guess they're starting now. Alright, so Jason won 2 of the warm-ups and Hebo won 1, so it's Jason -2, Hebo -1.
Sounds good. And Jason is a really strong player. He's Taiwanese, is that right?
Yeah, so he's basically the star player from Taiwan, and he's had a pretty decent tournament history for this tournament.
Uh-huh. And he's a new player too, so that's just really impressive. But he's so young, he's like 16?
Yeah, so he beat Blink 15-7, and then he lost to Yui Metal 15-7, and that's how he got to this bracket.
Wow, that is
Yep,
pretty
and
high.
Hebo Mai's history is he lost to Whip Emerald 15-8, so that was a bit of an upsetting match, and then he beat Microblizz 15-8.
So really, either of these players could come out on top because they lost by about the same margin. Let's just see what happens. Hebo taking the first game. So the scoreboard, as Azil said, is Jason -2, Hebo -1. So it's 1-0 Hebo. Let's see. Jason downstacking frantically as Hebo sends a whole bunch of APM. Misdrop for Jason, but he
Misdrop for Hebo
downstacks
as
the
well.
bottom. Another,
Yeah, Jason's stacking is a bit messy at the moment.
He's probably having to stack really quickly just to keep up with Hebo, because Hebo looks like he is in top form right now. He must have been practicing. Jason sending a bunch of APM over to Hebo, and this could go either way, folks.
Yeah, it looks like Jason is stacking way more messily than Hebo. I think he's misdropped probably like 5 or 6 times already.
That's it. I guess that's just what happens when you're blazing fast. He's too fast for his own fingers.
Yeah, and Jason gets spiked out.
Hope not. We're only like, okay. Yeah, you're totally right. That's it. Hebo takes the second match 2-0 Hebo.
So Jason opening with a 4 wide, and Hebo just with regular T-spin doubles.
That is a huge 4 wide from Jason. Let's see if he's able to pull it off. 8, 9, 10,
Smashed
11, 12. He got a 12 combo. That is deadly.
Yeah, so Hebo is known for actually just starting with a Tetris opening most of the time. So if Jason has a decent 4 wide and starts abusing that, then Hebo is going to have to really start changing strategies. Otherwise, he's just going to get blown away by it.
Jason's not the kind of player to just do a 4 wide every single time. I think he was just trying to get an easy win. But he's not like HM or Squirtle who uses it as their main strategy. Okay, Hebo stacking up for something. And now he's down stacking. Weird misdrops on Hebo's side. He has to stack pretty messily to get out of this. Looks like Jason's pushing him to the top. It's gonna happen. And Jason takes it. Ties it up 2-2.
Yeah, right now it looks like it could be anyone's game.
They're so closely matched, it seems like.
Misdrop from Jason. Now misdrop from Hebo. And Hebo's struggling at the top now.
Jason pushed him to the top so quickly. This could be a short game.
Yeah, Jason had like a pretty bad start, and then Hebo didn't really attack.
I guess that's what happens. Jason pulling ahead now. Let's see if he's able to keep this lead.
Wow. So Hebo opens with 2 TSDs and then a perfect clear.
Hey, you're looking at like the actual game, not Hebo's stream. You're spoiling.
Nah, I'm watching Hebo's stream. I'm just like ahead of you because like that's how YouTube works. It's like not synced.
Can you like go behind a little so that we're in the same place?
I don't think YouTube lets you do that. This is kind of unfortunate.
I think if you just pause it for a little and unpause it, then it should do it.
I just saw Hebo do the glitch.
That glitch. Is it really a glitch, or is it?
The line cleared it glitch. He just did it like 5 seconds ago on my stream.
Yeah, yeah, you're like 5 seconds ahead of the stream, I think. But I'm just saying, is that really glitch, or did they program it that way so that you can downstack easily when you're receiving garbage?
But it can clear more lines than you actually cleared.
But that doesn't mean that it's a glitch. They still could have programmed it that way. You never know.
It seems pretty unintentional if like you use like an eyepiece to clear 6 lines.
Well, it seems unfair, that's for sure. But like, I don't know. There's other mechanics elsewhere in Tetris, like cascade garbage, that make me think that they do enjoy mechanics similar to that. And we all know Rally 8P, where you can like clear only a couple lines to get all the way to the bottom of the field. So it's not unheard of. Yeah, a final lifeline mechanic. I'm just looking at what someone's saying in chat. Z2 Sam says it's a TF feature. He might be making fun of us. Okay, so that makes it 5-3. Still Jason ahead.
Wow.
Mid players are pretty high up, but Jason just did a pretty bad misdrop. Hebo might be able to capitalize. And that's it. 5-4. Hebo's catching up. What if the makers of TF didn't know how to downstack? That could be. You never know.
So Jason's starting with a 4 wide, but he misdropped pretty bad.
He's stacking up for it again. Oh yeah, you're right. He did misdrop pretty bad. Let's see if I can make the stream go ahead a little so that we're in the same place.
Yeah, I can't, like when I hit like stop and play again, it just takes me back to like up to date.
That's okay. It's currently playing at like 1.1 times the speed, so eventually I'll get to like where you are, I think.
Sweet. Yeah, so Hebo's done a pretty bad misdrop, but cleans up pretty easily.
Seems to be clearing that up there. And Jason didn't really capitalize, so Hebo got out for 3, unpunished.
Oh, Hebo's got a pretty big misdrop, and Jason's doing a 4 wide now.
Oh man, is this it? Oh, Hebo using the feature again.
So it's pretty amazing how Hebo's surviving these big attacks after he does a misdrop.
Hebo is a big survivor. It's not a glitch, Golden Shadow, it's a feature. Oh man, okay, we hit 2 minutes and it's hurry up garbage. Hebo stacking in 5-4 style, and Jason just down stacking to the bottom. He's been single, he's been double, lots of APM over to Hebo. Hebo's just trying to down stack. Now Hebo's at the bottom. Looks like he feels comfortable stacking up for a T-spin. No, he changes his mind. Okay, he does go for the T-spin. But that ended up being a bad idea, because Jason was able to take that. Fast pace.
I think I'm like even further in front of you now.
Oh no.
So Jason's got a pretty commanding lead in the score now. Oh. Quick game there, so Jason spikes out Hebo.
Yeah. Jason's just taking these left and right. What's the score? What is the score?
7-4.
Okay. Thanks. This is Jason's playing mind games. That's what's going on with Hebo, and Hebo's just like he's falling for it. Jason's stacking up for a huge 4 wide. Hebo about to get spiked out,
And he does.
Making it 8-4.
Yeah, if Jason just keeps doing side 4 wides, he'll probably win another 3 or 4 easy rounds.
Yeah, Jason will come back, that's for sure. Okay, lots of misdrops for Hebo. He gets out of it. He stacks up for more misdrops. And then I disagree with up stacking for a system double, because that just was not the time to attack. Jason is still just sending. Hebo having a little stacking problems, and he goes for a Kaidan, but he doesn't put the pieces in the right way, so it ends up just clearing a double, I think. Okay, lots of misdrops from Hebo. I don't know if he's experiencing lag or something. There must be a lot of lag. Sometimes that happens when you're streaming. Explo, because it's not on Twitch, it's on YouTube. So YouTube just like gives it to you as soon as your computer gets it. I guess there's a little more latency on my computer. Hebo, careful.
Yeah, so Hebo's going to have to really up his game if he wants to win this one, because now the score is 9-4.
This is the losers bracket, so these games really matter.
Yeah, whoever loses is out.
Okay, Hebo at the top of his field. Then Jason wanting to stack up for a fractal, but he doesn't get the right pieces. He ends up clearing away the top key spin and just goes for a 1 key spin double. Donates another key spin double, clears it as well, and they continue. Fast pace. Is that right? Did Hebo stream TTO 3 finals? That's ridiculous. But it's different then and now. Like, if he's using the same computer as he was using in TTO 3 finals, then it could be slower, even though it's still the same game. I mean, the stream's not lagging. I haven't dropped any frames so far. I think the throughput is good. It's just there's some latency. Oh, okay. Let me turn down my mic.
Yeah, so this is a pretty close round. It's hurry up garbage, and they've both been kind of neck and neck. There hasn't really been any big spikes from either player. And now Jason's up the top.
Okay, I turned down my mic a bit. Hopefully the balance will be a little better. Neck and neck. Turn up my mic? But I just turned it down. Okay, I'm turning it up now. I hope that this is correct, because some people say that it's too loud, other people say that it's too quiet. Okay, we did need it down. That's good. Is it good now? Okay. Hebo coming back now.
Yeah, so he's just had a quick victory there.
With Jason sending 0 lines that game to Hebo's 14. Both players opening with key spin doubles. Hebo converting to 6-3 stack, but quickly changes that, makes it into a down stack combo. We're seeing a lot of good technique from Hebo. Whatever problems he was having earlier, looks like he has resolved those. Nice donation from Hebo. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's a misdrop. And these misdrops are deciding the matches. So I hope he doesn't misdrop too much. Another down stack combo. Meanwhile, Jason is trying to stack all the way down to the bottom of his field. He gets there, sends T-spin double over to Hebo. Hebo blocks. So that's interesting that Hebo chooses to block when he's only at midfield. That shows that he's really feeling Jason's pressure, and he doesn't want to accept so much garbage, because more aggressive players might just accept everything. Might accept everything that Jason sends so that their attacks are more powerful, but that's not what Hebo's doing. Yeah, I hope that all of these uses of the feature don't count against Hebo. Not that it's gonna matter if he loses, but if he wins, then there might be some dispute. Hebo spikes at Jason. Very similar line sends to that game. Let's see. That makes the score 9-7.
Yep. So Hebo's making a little bit of a comeback now. So hopefully he plays good for the rest of it. Jason's starting with a 4 wide again, and he quickly gets spiked out.
He did not want that Z piece right there. Not the right piece for him. That's the thing about the 4 wide. You don't know when your opponent is going to start sending to you, and you just have to hope that you can start a combo right then.
Wow. So Hebo starts with a perfect clear to counter Jason's 4 wide. Oh no. Wow. So Hebo did a pretty bad misdrop and converted it into a T-spin double in just one piece with like a fancy J-spin soft drop. That's some pretty good foresight there.
That's awesome.
So they're tied at 9-all now. Hebo's really bringing it back.
Hebo doing his classic attach-rich opener. Jason is not going for the 4 wide, so we're going to see this game go into mid-game, I think. Unless Hebo gets spiked out here, but looks like he's able to bring it back. I think that Micro Blitz referred to the strategy of doing a down stack combo, doing a T-spin double into a down stack combo is the new meta, and I'm seeing Jason doing that a lot. So maybe that's something that people haven't done in previous years, I guess. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the meta in previous year has had more of a focus on just maintaining back-to-back rather than doing a T-spin double into a combo.
You think so? We definitely see that from players like I2K or Megaroki. That could be because players are playing other games like Puyo Puyo Tetris or JS Stress, and the back-to-back is really important in both of those. Hebo does a nice donation as Jason just sends a huge 4 wide over to Hebo. This is not a good time for a misdrop. Hebo all the way at the top. He's going to need a miracle to save him now, but fortunately Jason has his own misdrops to worry about. And Hebo gets this huge down stack combo. I don't see Jason getting out of this. And Hebo takes it. And now Hebo pulls ahead.
So the score is now 11-9 to Hebo.
We're seeing Jason go more. Sorry,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Jason's going more and more 4 wide because it's basically pulling him back into the game. So he's just abusing it as much as he can.
Oh, I see.
So the score is now 11-10. Hebo's leading.
And Jason's typing in chat. He's saying, please don't talk to the people who have joined the room here. So he's being a little bit distracted from the game. And Hebo says you should use the filter. So I think that the reason that we're not seeing any chat on Hebo's screen, not that Twitch can see it, is because Hebo filtered it all out. That's pretty interesting. Hebo came prepared. Big spike from Jason, and he takes that one. Starts narrowing that gap again. I think it's tied up now.
Yep, so it's 11-all, and it really is anyone's game at the moment.
This match is so close.
So Jason's starting a 4 wide, but he's misdropped his Z piece.
Whoa, we just saw a triple donation from Hebo. That was amazing. Hebo down stacking very carefully because he wants to survive this. He does survive.
So both players are at the top with Hebo under a little bit more pressure.
And we're getting near the late game with both players being at 11. So the victories really matter now. Oh no, there's a misdrop from Hebo. Jason starts spiking Hebo out. Lots of APM. But then Jason decides to downstack, so Hebo gets out of it. Another misdrop from Hebo. Third misdrop. Big downstack combo from Hebo. Jason not really being affected by that. Yeah, we're seeing both players misdrop, so I wouldn't say that either player has a big advantage in terms of not misdropping, which is a good thing because they're both misdropping. But the misdrops decide another game, and Jason takes it even though Hebo seems to have been on the offensive for most of that game.
Yeah, both players in the mid game don't really accept as much garbage as previous games. So once they hit mid game, it's usually lasting quite a while. They're both playing fairly passively.
Here comes the 4 wide. Hebo countering it with T-spins. It seems to have worked for him. Oh no, there's a misdrop on Hebo's side. Is Jason gonna capitalize? Not really. Hebo looking like he is gonna stack up for a big combo, but he makes a misdrop instead. Fortunately, he was able to fix that with a quick J twist. This game's going by really quickly. We're only 30 seconds from hurry up garbage, so someone's gonna have to take this or else they're going to get spiked out by the game. And big misdrop from Jason. Hebo sees it and takes it.
In terms of T-spins, Hebo seems to have like a lot more repertoire, so he's got a lot more foresight and donations than Jason. Jason's got a more standard, I would say, blink style T-spin methodology.
That's interesting. That's a good observation. And Hebo pulls ahead. It's very near the end of the game. I think that makes it 13-12 Hebo.
Yeah, it's really close. I wonder if it'll actually hit overtime.
I would love to see overtime, especially because we have a whole lot of time until the next match. So if they can keep playing, then that's good. Hebo looks like he wants to stack up for T-spin triples, but then he down stacks it. A big spike from Jason, and it's tied up 13-all. This is amazing. Yeah, Seal is commentating with me.
So Jason's starting off with 4 wide again, but Hebo's already sent enough garbage to survive.
Jason having to time his defense very carefully to stay alive through Hebo's onslaught. Meanwhile, Hebo is sending very messy garbage. Lots of singles and doubles, and the singles aren't really doing anything, but the doubles are sending messy single lines. Jason on the offense now. Hebo looking pressured. Hebo using the feature to downstep. Okay, and now Jason goes for a mid-game 4-wide. Hebo is going to have to really stack quickly if he wants to get out of this. It looks like he's still alive. He makes a quick Tetris there. He keeps his back-to-back except one down-stacking combos. Smart move by Hebo. Critical misdrop from Jason. He's able to clear it quickly there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark. Here comes the solid garbage. Jason is way at the top, but he's still alive somehow. That is very impressive. Oh wow, Jason takes it. We're moving on to game point here. Let's see if Hebo
That was actually a really surprising comeback because they were both. Jason was like really at the top, and Hebo looked like he was about to win, and then Jason did a pretty good down stack and sent enough to spike Hebo out.
And you can tell that from the lines sent. Hebo was sent like 50 more lines than Jason did. So Jason just waited until Hebo misdropped. Then came out ahead. Oh no, this could
Oh
be
no.
it. All right, that takes it. That's it.
So that was an unfortunate end for Hebo.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah, a really close game.
What can you do? Okay, now they're just waiting there. Jason looking like he wants to keep playing. So now they're still playing. Jason changes his mind. Now they're not playing. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Yep. Yeah, they're now they're just playing for fun. But just for the record, the final score was 15 to 13 Hebo. I mean Jason. 15 to 13 Jason. Jason just really took that match with his four whites. He has a very strong side four wide.
So I think he won about 5 or 6 rounds with the 4 wide and lost about probably 2 or 3 from like screwing it up.
It's a pretty good ratio.
So overall probably like +4 from the 4 widing.
Lots of missed drops from Jason, so Hebo takes it. Hebo getting notifications from Microsoft Windows. And he left. Okay. So this is probably going to be the end of Hebo's stream unless he finds something else to do. Yep, that's it. He just ended it. Okay, so let's turn the music back on. And I don't know. Let's take a look at the bracket now.
So looks like Jason is going to be facing off against One Punch Man. One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
But One Punch can't play today, so.
Yeah. I think they're playing. They're playing it tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, Pacific time. So it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah. So One Punch holding up the losers bracket at the moment.
And then and the losers bracket is just gonna continue then. Okay, so the other match, there's 2 other matches this evening that are probably gonna happen. Megoroki versus Ajanba. That's gonna be a good one. That's going to be commentated by Microblitz and maybe Daniel or Alex. And then it's possible that we're going to get Squirtle versus I2K. Not really sure. And that is going to be in 40 minutes if it happens. So let's hope. Hey Zeal, do you want to commentate me and Profane playing?
Sure. I just need a room link.
Okay, let's get a room link. I think we're going to be in non-ranked, so as soon as something shows up there, feel free to join. And I won't be able to hold the mic anymore, so I'm gonna mute myself.
So we're just playing a match between Dre Profane and Morning P while we wait for the next match. So Morning P versus Dre Profane. The score is now 0-all, and they're starting. So Morning P starting with a perfect clear, and Profane starting with T-spin double. And we're straight into the mid game. Wow, Morning P does a mid game perfect. I think he's done like two perfect clears in a row, and now he's doing some ST. And he quickly tops out Profane. So now they've switched roles, and Morning P is going for a triple double, and Profane went for a perfect clear. Both playing like a big back-to-back APM style right now, but Morning P's up the top on the ropes. And he gets out. Misdrop from Profane, but he cleans it up quickly. So it looks like Profane doesn't have very good pieces, and yeah, he stumbles around a little bit and tops out. So the score is 2-0 to Morning P. So we've got a TKI versus a Super TSD. And Dre gets pushed all the way to the top. And he's totally dead. Morning P with a 3-0 lead. Morning P starting with a double triple again. And he's trying to go for the back-to-back T-spin triple, but he cancels it. And into the mid-game 4-wide, this could be deadly for Profane. He's even got the lucky hole. But it ends up not doing much. Morning P has a pretty dirty stack right now. Can he get? He's almost out. And Profane with the big misdrop. This could really turn the tables. Yeah, Profane misdropped pretty badly and basically created like 5 lines of switch. But they're both midfield now, so they're both pretty safe from getting stuck. Oh, Morning P with the really big hole donk. So we've started hurry up garbage now. And Profane getting pushed to the top. But he cancels it out. And now he's at the top again. Can he get down? No, he can't. Morning P definitely has much fancier T-spin setup. He's going for triples, DT cannons, lots of stacking up 2 T-spins on top of each other. Profane's got more standard classic stuff. Neither of the players are doing any revealed T-spins. Yeah, so Morning P really going for the infinite TST, and it's sending so much garbage. Profane all the way at the top. He's been struggling there for the last 10 seconds. Can he get it? Oh, he gets out. But he eventually succumbs. So yeah, Morning P is actually famous for being one of the only players to do infinite TST in. And it seems like a pretty good strat in versus. It does send a lot of garbage, but yeah, one of the downfalls is it's all straight, so it's pretty easy for another player to just use it to cancel it out. Big perfect clear versus just a normal Tetris opening. And Morning P going straight into the T-spin triple setup, but he cancels it. And yeah, just left his field too messy, so he got topped out. So yeah, Profane just won his first game. And they're both going perfect clear against each other. And Profane couldn't get his out so he just accepted the garbage so that he could send it back. Both players entering a pretty solid mid-game now. Morning P with a commanding 5-1 lead. And Profane's going to start turning Super Saiyan. He said, okay, time to focus up. And right after he said that, he does a big misdrop. Oh, does he have the right pieces to get out? Oh, barely. And Morning P with the big overstacking into the T-spin triples. Got a cancelled perfect clear. Whoa, nope, the real perfect clear. He's going for back-to-back perfect clear. Nah, he gets one line of garbage. And now we've got some pretty straight garbage for both players. Should be easy to downstack. And they're both progressing into the big APM game. Big misdrop from Profane. Just for all the viewers who are just sitting here sitting in the stream waiting for the next game, I believe it will be Aitsuke versus Squirtle at 6 PM PST. Which is in 24 minutes. Morning P with the Super TSD. And now he's going for a ST stacking style on top of that. Profane's got a pretty clean field. If you can down stack this, it could be deadly. Ooh, misdrop from Profane. Ooh, Morning P trying to fix that hole with the S spin, and he pulls. Man's pushing Profane all the way to the pretty. Can Profane get out? He's been stuck at the top for a little while. Oh, he's at the top again. Morning P with a back-to-back T-spin triple setup. Whoa, off he goes. It's a pretty big attack. He got 2 T-spin triples in a row, which is, I think it's a big enough spike to kill anyone unless they cancel it. What is it? 6 plus 8, 14 line. Double, triple versus 2 TSDs. Here we go into the back-to-back T-spin triple. Oh, double, triple into T-spin, converted into a triple double. It's like a double, triple double. Pretty commanding lead. The score is 9-3. First to 15. Yeah, so perfect clear versus triple double. But I don't think, yeah, he can't find, he can't. Oh, Morning P just setting up back-to-back T-spin triples all day. And Profane's at the top, so he's done for. So there's a pretty big APM differential between these players. Which is why the score is pretty lopsided. I think in general, if you have a 10 to 15 APM advantage over someone in regular play, then you beat them pretty handily, like 15-2, 15-3. So Tetris is a game, Tetris multiplayer is a game type where you really need to be within 10 APM of another player to stay in the game. Or even maybe as a percentage would be a better statistic, probably within 10% of the APM. $11-3. Misdrop from Profane. And Morning P going for the back-to-back perfect clears. One of them doesn't go through, but still goes for a second one, and that doesn't go through either. Both of them with really clean fields. A little surprise spike tops out Morning P. 11-4. Is the comeback going to be real? Probably not. Super TSD versus a attempted T-spin double but misdrop. Yeah, Profane cleans it up. It's coming back into mid-game. Profane with some pretty bad parity issues. I'm finding it hard to down stack through his own stacking. Probably wasted about 10 seconds there just cleaning up his own stack. He didn't misdrop or anything, it was just some questionable decisions that led him to waste about 10 pieces. So Profane with some Swiss cheese now coming up. Can he downstack it or he gets spiked out? Still handling his own stack. Morning P not... Oh, yep. Morning P spiking him out. Yeah, you're getting roasted because you're bad. Please be like wrecking face. Oh, Profane with the spike. That's a pretty good counter to when someone stacks up back-to-back T-spin triples, you spike them out. Good strat. I think the comeback is maybe real. 5-12. Both players going for TKI. Oh, Morning P doing a perfect clear style setup, but he had garbage underneath. And straight into the back-to-back T-spin triple again. Oh, but he converts it. Wow, that's some really, really sick attack from... Like, he had like a back-to-back T-spin triple setup, and then instead of closing off the overhang side, he kept converting it to T-spin doubles and then stacking the triples on top. Instead of going like 2 triples, he'd go 2 formed triples, cancel the top one by turning it into a double, and stack another triple on top, and then cancel that by putting a double, and then finally complete the overhang to set up the 2 triples. Some pretty clever stacking. And yeah, it's definitely a very unique style because nobody really does back-to-back T-spin triples apart from Morning P. And I think originally the style was revolutionized or created by a player called Messiah, who's New Zealand player. Come on, Profane, down stack, you can do it. Oh, he's got a clean stack. Just needs to not get spiked out. He's got the 2 ZV, double ZVs over his hull. It cleans up. Can he get down? No. Oh, that's a bit of an unfortunate. Like his field was like perfectly clean, but he had a bit of garbage, bit of his own stack on the side, and then he got spiked out by a Tetra. So Captivate has joined the room and challenged Morning P to an infinite TST battle. So that'll be interesting to watch. And Morning P just sending so much garbage with the back-to-back T-spin triples. Profane just unable to keep up. So final score 15-5. Pretty good game. Interesting stacking start from Morning P. So we're moving room. Because apparently no one wants to play with Oxford Valley. He queued up for like 20 minutes and now everyone left. I'm sorry, man. We just want to see back-to-back T-spin triples. So, Captivate misdropping pretty badly there. Let's see who is the back-to-back T-spin triple master. I have a slight suspicion that it's going to be Morning P because he does have the highest ultra score for that strategy. All right, so Morning P has a pretty standard DT into back-to-back, whereas Captivate's doing the more pure form, I guess. Captivate is now downstacking, whereas Morning P is still going for it. Morning P is so fast at this method, but he dies because he didn't downstack. The question is downstacking, is abandoning your TST cheating in this match? Because if you downstack, it's harder to die. But then you're technically not doing T-spin triples anymore, so that's like cheating. Downstacking is like forwarding, because completely like cheating. I mean, I know it's part of the game, but like, it's just not legit. You gotta only. Oh, Morning P with the lucky hole. Let's see if he converts that. Oh, both players are actually pretty good at this. Oh, that's a big spike from Captivate. So Captivate is B right backing. I believe he's going to go turn his map hacks on so that he can see the other player's field. Because map hacking in Tetris is a pretty big advantage. So he's just gone into spectator mode. Morning P is just destroying face right now. He is too strong. Oh, Captivate with the perfect clear. Oh, double perfect clear. Whoa. That is 22 lines in 10 seconds. I'm not very good at math, but if you multiply by 6, you get the APM. 132. Yeah. Minus 1 equals 131. That's quick. Oh, perfect clear opening again. Okay. Oh, they're playing perfect clear mode. Captivate with the first perfect clear. I think he's going for back-to-back perfect clear. But he can't do it anymore. He got one line of garbage. Oh, TST. Captivate reverting back into a normal standard style. Big spike. And Morning P's on the ropes. Can he get out? Here comes the TSD. Nah, he's out. Insane APM differential for that round. Perfect clear versus perfect clear. Captivate with the 3 combo into perfect clear. Can he do another one? No. He cannot. Oh, he's trying to set up another one now. But he's received a Tetris, so he can't do it anymore. Oh, he's still trying to go back to back. Perfect. But now he's just going to T-Spin double mode. Whoa! Perfect clear from Captivate. Mid-game, perfect clear. He almost went for a second one. What are my eyes seeing? What is this piece placement? Into Super TSD. Alright, so there is no match between Itsuke and Squirtle because Itsuke responded with I can't when I asked if they were playing. So it looks like the room died. Wow, captivate with the return garbage there. Just accepts all the garbage and then gets a straight line. Puts all his eyepieces in. Perfect clear from captivate. Oh, almost perfect clear from Morning P, but can't do it. So Captivate's known for his back-to-back perfect clear style. Wow, mid-game TST that fast. So they perfect cleared each other. And yeah, they both go for a second one, but unfortunately Morning P has one line of garbage, so he can't do it. Whoa, Captivate with the triple perfect clear. Quadruple perfect clear. That's 4 in a row. Oh, Captivate Thine piece placement is such a flowery pro. Perfect clear again. Wow. Just the consistency is amazing. Oh, big miss up there. sick stalling happening here. Level 10 god strats here. Oh, they're both going for the same strat. Back to back. Back to back perfect clear. Can they do it? Nope. They can't. So just an explanation about what parity is. Basically, every time you place TPs down, sorry, I'll start again. If you put like a chessboard or checkerboard pattern on the field, then you notice that like a whole bunch of squares are black and a whole bunch of squares are white. And all the pieces in Tetris have even parity except for the T piece, which is they have 2 black and 2 white, but the T piece always has 3 white and 1 black, or vice versa. So every time you place a T piece, it ruins your parity because it goes 3 black and 1 white. So your black and white squares aren't the same count. So that's piece parity, and basically you need even piece parity to do a perfect clear. Like basically the amount of black squares you cover must equal the white squares for a perfect clear to exist, because perfect clears are always an even amount of lines. And on top of that, there's also garbage parity, which is basically if you have basically to perfect clear, you always need to have cleared, I believe, an even amount of lines. So if someone sends you an odd amount of lines, it is now impossible to do a perfect clear. Um, SpinFX says I have to shout them out. Wait, let's find out if they are male or female. According to Tetris Friends, they are male. Yeah, because I need to know your gender, because I was going to say SpinFX wants a shout out. He said to. But then if I said he and you were she, that'd be like really awkward, right? Wait, how did he pronounce your name? How does one pronounce SpinFX incorrectly? Oh, is your name actually Subin? Like in real life? Sub in. What? How do you say Subin? Did I say it wrong? I don't know what life is. Apparently, I said his name right, so there you go. Oh, wow, that perfect clear. Oh wait, you play Flash Flash? Morning P can totally do this. Oh, I need an eyepiece. Oh, I got the eyepiece. Back to spin triple. Oh, look at that platforming. Ah, rip. So this is Morning P's first win in this room. I think it's because like he turned Super Saiyan. He just get like getting beat up on for 20 rounds. And he's like, nah, fuck it. I must like protect my family and shit. Go Morning P, you can do it.